Hey friends, what's up? Kaz here. Welcome back to another server tutorial. Now, if you're watching this for the first time, feel free to subscribe. I do these tutorials every week. If you have a suggestion for one that you'd like to see, feel free to comment below. I keep track of those, and if I eventually do your suggestion, I'll give you a shout out there. But anyway, this one was actually an updated tutorial. Now, I did this tutorial for somebody a while ago for the author, and he asked me to update it since he's made a lot of changes to it. I did it on version 1. He's up to version 3. Some really cool features in it. It's a really fun plugin. It's a parkour plugin, and it's a little bit different because it has leaderboards. It keeps track of everything that's going on. You can do XP giving and levels, and so you can restrict what parkour maps people have access to, because you can put restrictions on who can go into the level depending, or into the map depending on the level that they have. Also, there's a lot of special blocks that he adds. All right, so we're going to look at the configuration file first, and then we're going to look at how it works in play. Then we're going to set up a course. Then we'll talk about permission nodes here at the end, and then it should be good to go. Now, keep in mind that you'll be able to download this server in the gibbles below. Oh, another fun thing I'm going to do, actually, I have a spare server for a few weeks, so I'm also going to leave this up. Link will be in the gibbles, or the server IP will be in the gibbles, that you can connect to, you can hop on, play some parkour. So I'll have all the courses done, and then you can also download this and modify it and use it for how you like. So that is that. Let's get into this. Now, the first thing you want to do, like you do with any other plugin before you start your server here, is you're going to go into your plugins folder and put it in here, and then start your server. And then once you get that done, you'll have all of these options, and you want to open your config file, which I already have open here. Now, this is where you can set up all the special blocks. Now, by default, this is brick. I changed to 87, which is netherrack, because I think it looks more deadly than just brick. But some of the other ones is the finish. This is double half slabs. This is bricks, and this is where you can modify like how far it launches. This is emerald, or bounce, or let's see, what's bounce? I didn't put that one in the course, but anyway, we'll get to that. And then run. This is obsidian, repulsor. I think this is end stone, and then so on and so forth. So then also you can set up your prizes in here. You can also set this all up in the game as well, which I'll show you there at the end. And then here's some special options, which is pretty cool that he added in. When you hop into a course, you have these other options on your hotbar, which you'll see in a bit, where you can just commit suicide. You can hide everybody else that's on the course, or you can leave, which is, I think, tree sapling, which I think is kind of funny. You know, make like a tree and leave. Okay, anyway, then you have some other options. This leaderboard type is, one is it's going to show up in the tab list. Two, it's going to show up on the right hand side where the scoreboard, and then 3, I think, is above the head. So if that's different, I'll definitely put an annotation over that. You can link it up with an economy if you want to give money rather than items, like this. And then what else do we got in here? I think scoreboard true. Yeah, I think that's about it. There's one more, force world. So if you have this set to true, it will force you to be in the world before you can join a map or a parkour course, so that if you have like a PvP area, people can't just warp out of there by joining a parkour course. And all this other stuff is pretty much straightforward. Disable commands on parkour true, so that like your all that stuff. So this will not show up for you automatically. This will show up after we start the server. Alright, first let's make it daytime. Now that we've gone over the configuration file, let's hop in. I'm going to show you guys how it works a little bit, and then I'll show you how to set up a little a course. So the first thing you need to do is set lobby, PA set lobby, and it doesn't say lobby set because I already did that. And then what you want to do is, I got this little tutorial course over here, and we're going to right click on the sign. Now we're in a course. Now these are the things from the configuration file that I was talking about. You can shift and right click and commit suicide. And oh, okay, so there we go. And then you can right click and then all players have magically disappeared, or you can reappear, and then you can shift and right click to leave, which we don't want to do. And then it shows you the course stats of this course so far. And so then this is where the netherrack, if you fall in the netherrack, it's going to teleport you back to the checkpoint or the beginning of the course. Oh, okay, so now this is the pressure plate. So now point set 1. That way, now if we die, let's just go ahead and die. It goes back to that checkpoint. And so then that's the speed, and then the climbing, and then this is the launch block, which, there we go. And then these will repulse you. So I don't think we can, we squeeze by. And then this is the finish line. And then those are pretty much all the special blocks. There's a few more, like no run, no potions, that kind of stuff. So if you want people to not be able to use any speed potions or anything like that. So now let's get to creating a course. Now the first thing you want to do is put yourself in the creative mode. But there's two different ways you can do that. So if you can just stand on where you want it to start after you get your course created. So PA create gold, let's just say. So created and select gold. So now we're starting to create our course. So what you can do, I'm going to actually just get rid of all this, is, oh wait, you were supposed to get, I got rid of that stick. Whoops. You get a stick. Now the stick is good because you got these checkpoints. So we're going to make these checkpoints. First thing you need to do is put down a stone block. Then we're going to right click on it. And then right click again to confirm the checkpoint. Okay, so now once you've done that, you're going to stand on the place and then go create CP, create checkpoint 1. And then it should have given you, well, I guess it doesn't give you a pressure plate, but, and then we're just going to right click on that. So that's checkpoint 1. We're going to do another checkpoint over here. So I just fast forwarded through, well, I didn't fast forward. I just skipped the bit of setting the rest of those checkpoints. It's pretty much the same. I mean, it is the same as the first. Just change it from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, depending on what checkpoint that you're setting the pressure plate for. Now, the last thing I want to do before we finish this is just clear out the inventory. And then the thing that you can do while you're creating courses, you can do PA kit, and then that will give you all of the custom blocks that are in this, and it'll also tell you the death block in there. So that's 87. It doesn't fit on the hot bar, but that's all you need, and then it actually tells you what they're for. Now this is the finished block, as you can see here, and then once you're done with the courses, you're going to do PA finish, I think. Oh, we got to do course gold. Now the thing to note is when you're creating the sign is it is case sensitive. So to create the sign is we're going to put that down and do parkour join and then gold, since it's all lowercase, and then S means survival. There we go. And that is the course that is created for that. Now there's a few other extra commands in here, which you can see if you do PA commands, it's going to list all of the extra commands in here, and this is where you can do PA select. So if you do PA select, it's going to select the course that you want. So if you did not start creating your course where you want them to start, you can actually fly up in here and then do PA, I think it's on the second list, but basically you have some of these things. You can set the prize, you can change this in game. You don't need to do it for the configuration file, and it looks like you can set it per course, so it's different per course, which is really nice. And this is where you can set the economy information. You can set the start. This is the one that we want. So if you want the start to be here, you just set start. And there you go. The gold spawn is now in that location. Then you can reset the course for that. You can reset the leaderboards for that course. You can change the creator for each course. You can link the creator or each course to a different lobby if you'd like. What else do we got in here? There's one more option I wanted to highlight for you guys before we let go. This is where you can set the XP for each course. Oh, here it is, the reward XP. This is where you can set it or give it and show XP information. The last bit is you can set the reward level. So somebody needs to have so much of the XP for this course, which is pretty cool. Minimum level for the course, and then max death for the course. So if you die 3 times, you don't finish the course. You don't get all the goodies with it. So that is it for that. The last bit is the permissions. So the permissions is if you want them to be able to, oh man, okay, whatever. If you want them to be able to join a parkour course, this is the most basic, very basic permission node that you need is parkour.basic.join. Now you don't want to do parkour.basic.star because that's going to give them option to create as well as teleport. Not in parkour mode, so you don't really want to do that one. So that is all that I got for you guys there. Hopefully that helps you out and gets you started. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like below. That helps me out. Be sure to if you have a question or if you run into problems, feel free to ask below. Or if you have a suggestion for another tutorial, please put that in the gibbles below. You can download this server or hop on it if it's a few weeks after this this tutorial's up. And that's all I got for you guys. So hopefully that puts you in the right direction. So this is Cos from McFriends reminding you guys all, enjoy the game. God bless. This is going to be interesting. It's actually going to be completely underground here. Oh, you punk!
Oh god! I did not know that was gonna happen.